Hi, my name is Akankshya Upadhyay and I am your English instructor. In today's class, we will solve the writing exercise of Unit 5, Giving Advice and Warnings. Let's begin. Today we will read the movie review of 2012, Is a Perfect Disaster. The review begins, if a film critic awards 4 stars to a movie directed by Roland Emmerich, will the world come to an end? That's a question the ancient Mayans never asked. But it's the one facing me after the enormously satisfying, amazingly accomplished, reprehensible yet irresistible 2012, the greatest achievement in Emmerich's long, profitable career as a destroyer of the world. Starting with the long-held misapprehension that the Mayan calendar picks 2012 as the date of humanity's doom, Emmerich fleshes out that a bit of pseudo-history with some pseudo-science. 2012 takes the disaster movie once content simply to threaten the earth with a comet or blow up the White House to its natural conclusion, the literal end of world. Other movies have explosions. 2012 has an atom bomb size detonation that wipes Yellowstone off the map. Other movies have earthquakes. 2012 sends California sinking in flames into the sea. Other movies kill thousands. 2012 kills zillions without breaking a sweat. So what makes 2012 a 4-star movie? It gets everything right. The actors are right. John Cusack as a protagonist, Amanda Peet as his wife, Chiwetel Ejiofor as a scientist. The storytelling is right. You will never be bored. And the dialogue is right. A rich blend of wisecrack and cheese, with a few moist-eyed goodbyes sprinkled here and there for good measure. Most important, the special effects are so right. In fact, they are incredible. Emmerich is an expert of a paranormal disaster. Power lines snapping in an earthquake, sparks flashing like distant fireworks, Honolulu on fire, mournful giraffes in slings, airlifted by helicopters through the snowy Himalayas. Is 2012 art? Absolutely not. It reminds us that cinema exists not only to mark art but also to expertly create sensation and no other medium. It is certainly the best movie of its kind ever made. This is the way the world ends, with a bang. So this is a movie review of 2012, which is say that it is a perfect disaster. And the review was written by Dan Coyce, the Washington Post staff writer, and it was published in the Washington Post on November 13, 2009. Now here we shall begin with our exercise portion. So first we'll go through the vocabulary and answer the questions related to the text we just read. So first we will state whether these sentences are true or false. 2012 is a film about the disaster that kills a great number of people. So this is true. So killing zillions of people without breaking a sweat means killing a great number of people. So this sentence is true. The director of the movie has also contributed in its writing part. Now this sentence is true because we have the director Roland Emmerich in the list of director, and in script writers we have Roland Coles and Roland Emmerich. So the director Roland Emmerich has contributed in its writing part. So we say this is true. So we have the third sentence. Chiwetel Ejiofor played the role of doctor. Now this is false because we know that Ejiofor played the role of a scientist. So he was not a doctor. Next we have another simple question, another simple statement. Mark Gordon is one of the producers of 2012. Now this is true. We know that this statement is true because in the first page we have in the list of producers Roland Colser, Mark Gordon, and Larry J. Franco. So Mark Gordon is one of the producers of 2012. This is right. This is correct. And finally we have one last statement. The critic finds the special effect of the movie incredible. Now this is true because it's given in our text that the critic writes, most important, the special effects are also right. In fact, they are incredible. So this makes the sentence correct. Next we have the second exercise, that's to answer the questions. So we have questions and answers now. The first question is, who is Roland Emmerich? We've already read the movie review, and we also have this description about Roland Emmerich we also had the description of Roland Emmerich in our true and false exercise. So we can easily say that Roland Emmerich is the writer and director of the movie 2012. Next is another simple question. When was the movie 2012 released? November 13. The movie 2012 was released on November 13, 2009. What misconception is captured in the beginning of the movie? Now the answer is in the second paragraph of our book, which reads, starting with a long-held misapprehension that the Mayan calendar picks 2012 as the date of humanity's doom, Emmerich fleshes out that bit of pseudo-history with some pseudoscience. So the misconception is that the Mayan calendar picks 2012 as the date of humanity's doom. So the misconception is that the Mayan calendar picks 2012 as the date of humanity's doom. Why do audience not feel bored while watching the movie? So the answer is, the audience will never feel bored as the storytelling and dialogues are right. Next we have, what makes 2012 the perfect movie? 2012 is a perfect movie because it reminds people that cinema exists not only to mark art but also to create sensation like no other medium. And finally, we have one last question. The next question is, what are the differences between 2012 and other movies? What are the differences between 2012 and other movies? So this is the last question for today. And the answer is, the differences are, 2012 sends California sinking while other movies have earthquakes. Other movies kill thousands of people, 2012 kills zillions. And other movies have explosions while 2012 have an atom bomb size detonation. So these are the differences between other movies and 2012. So after we're done with the exercise, we have homework. So you need to write a similar review of the latest movie you watched. It can be any movie in Nepali or English. Write a movie review. And you can follow the same format as given in our textbook. And with this, we've come to the end of today's class. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or anything that you wish to share with us, please feel free to write to us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thanks for watching.